Welcome back to another YouTube video, our first one of the season. We are excited to get our construction season underway. We are just finishing up all our maintenance contracts and whatnot, spring cleanouts for the year, and we are working on a 11 by 16 pond here, beautiful Niagara Lake area, and we have an existing pond that had some issues, got a couple holes in the liner, and wasn't constructed quite the way we would do it. We're going to come in and take out an existing pond and put in a beautiful natural ecosystem aquascape pond. So this is our workspace here. You can see we have a pond. It is a pond with basically an external filter and a bottom pump, and we have a couple holes in the liner. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually just removing everything here. We're going to be moving the pond a little bit closer to the house in here, and nice Flagstone there to get by. And the skimmer is going to be located over there. We are going to, instead of this waterfall here, you can see that it's just kind of a pile of stones. The spillway is up at the top there, and it spills. There's no context for that waterfall. It's basically just a big volcano. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a bunch of soil, backfill this pond, flip that soil when we dig out the pond to the backside there in the berm. That's what we're going to carve our waterfall into. We're going to have about 5 foot long stream and waterfall in here where the waterfall is going to originate out there, fall back into the pond. We are getting rid of this island, like I said, backfilling all of this and removing some of these plants in here. They all are a little bit overgrown, and yeah, we got some beautiful rock here already. We're going to be bringing in a bunch more, and excited to get this one going.
Sorry if they're down.
Double liner pond.
Taking the stones out. Beautiful.
So here we are, destroying the old pond, disassembling it, and you can see why this pond might have some problems. We got some nice brick underneath the liner, which you generally want to avoid putting rocks and everything underneath your liner because you're gonna get holes. So we are removing all of these bricks out of here. Gonna be backfilling this all with soil, some fresh topsoil, and we'll be coming in with the fabric as well over top. So just in case there is anything that is going to be hard underneath our liner, we're going to be able to cushion that with some liner or some fabric. We got to get rid of those blocks first and keep bringing in soil. Quick update on our pond build here in Niagara on the lake. You can see the amount of concrete that is in this pile here. That all came from underneath the old pond. So they had created some sort of shelves with that. Not the greatest idea because very likely those were putting holes in the liner as well. So not a great idea to put hard surfaces or hard things underneath your pond unless you come in with a lot of fabric or rock pad or something like that on top of that, which they did not have. So we got all that out, and we backfilled with topsoil in here, and we have a blank slate. So that's always exciting. But yeah, that took us about a day to kind of get to this. We had the existing pond, and instead of being able to go at it right away, we had to backfill all of this space first with topsoil and get it ready to be dug for the new pond. We are going to be getting stone very shortly. In fact, it's here right now. A lot of these gorgeous rocks actually came out of the existing pond, so they did do some nice rocks in there. And got some really nice moss on these guys. Yeah, I'll go check out the ones up front. Through our access point here, through the garage. We got some gorgeous rocks here. Nice moss on them. And got a nice big flat guy here. I'm hoping probably to get some water off of the face there. And maybe a couple other spots on there. We will see what happens with that one. Some other nice rocks here. So yeah, things are looking really promising here for a gorgeous pond build. Stay tuned, and yeah, let's get this pond built. Things are taking a little bit longer than hoped for here, but what I am very happy about is the shape of this pond. It's looking incredible already. We did a little excavation here. For that is for our retaining wall blocks, so that's going to be some base material. There's going to be some 3/4 clear in there. That's just a base material for our wall to go in here. And then this patio that's underneath all this plywood here is going to be cantilevered over that, so that you can walk right out to the edge of this pond and yeah, interact with it really nicely. So that's going to look awesome. The shape of this pond is really awesome. And then the waterfall is up there, so that's going to be about 5 foot long. And it's going to twist and turn and drop back in, and then really take advantage of all these windows back on this house. So yeah, tomorrow is fabric and liner, and we got to install our skimmer, which is going to go over there. We got our pipe already ran, so all we got to do is drop our skimmer in, hook up our pipe, and then that's going to pump it all the way up there. We can start rocking in tomorrow, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. So we are just getting started on our retaining wall. Evan wants to do the log today. Evan, what are we doing here?
We are putting a retaining wall right here in this space here. This is a space a little bit dug out for our base here. As you can see, it's a little bit lower.
How deep is it?
8 inches lower than the shelf here. So we have 8 inches of base.
It's actually
Therefore,
6 inches.
6 inches. Is it 6 inches though?
Who dug it?
It was me.
Okay, well maybe we have some extra base. That's okay.
Okay, and we are building these said wall out of these beautiful bricks here. As you can see, they're quite lovely. And the wall should go here, and the patio is gonna go right on top of the wall. That's what's gonna happen.
So what Evan was saying, basically we're going to build an architectural wall. It's going to kind of mimic the walls here and some straighter lines in here. So that's going to kind of give the pond a modern feel a little bit while mixing the natural. And then our flagstone patio, which is looking like this basically underneath, is going to go cantilever over top of that wall, and we're going to probably stick like an inch or two in front of the actual brick, which will lay down like that.
Pause.
So the actual flagstone will come up to about there on the wall. So that's going to look very, very nice in here. We also decided to do something pretty cool in here. We pulled out a ton of flagstone from the previous pond. So we have a cool idea, I guess, for what we're going to do with the flagstone in the pond. So stay tuned for that. Got Evan just excited this morning.
Yeah! Let's do it! You doing something cool? Beautiful.
Oh yeah, perfect.
I'm recording.
The first time.
The first time.
First cut.
First cut.
Wow.
He's building a fish cave, for context to the viewers. This is a beautiful fish cave. this finished product.
Quick update on our pond here. Things are looking incredible. We continued this flagstone look all the way up the wall there, and it's going to kind of just flare right up top there, so it's going to look really, really cool. Definitely ties things together from the pond to the, you can see it right here a little bit, the flagstone out here, so that's going to look really, really awesome. Almost ready to fill it up, and then we're going to turn it on. That is our waterfall. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Starting up there, it's going to do a couple drops right there, and then it's going to fall into the pond right there over that little rock. So this rock has a bit of a lean on it, a bit of a high spot on this side, low spot there. It's going to crash in between these two rocks, and then we have this really awesome stump in here as well. Looks incredible. So we really have a mix of kind of natural architectural look going up there, and very excited to get this thing running.
Turn it on.
See if the thing actually fills up all the way. Got water. No problem. Oh baby. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's a beautiful waterfall.
Back here on our very unique 11 by 16 pond. Check out all those flagstones in there. It looks so awesome. Everything's cleared up really nicely in this pond, so you can see right to the bottom. And you got all these super cool pieces of flagstone in here. We're going to be starting on Edgework. We're going to be starting up there and working our way all the way around. Check out those waterfalls. Those are so cool. And it's just going to look better and better as we continue to edges, hide all that liner. We got a lot of little detail work today. Got to hook up our lights. There's a bunch of lights in the landscape that we cut when we were moving all the soil and digging and everything, so we gotta hook those back up. Stay tuned for the final reveal. Just wrapping up our edgework right in the top here, and before I covered it all up, I wanted to show you guys how we created this little secret waterfall in there. So it actually creates a lot of context for this waterfall. If it was just that one and nothing there, then it look a little bit out of place. It still looked good, but this one just makes it look even better. So I'm going to show you how we built that little waterfall in there. See right up here by the biofalls, this is it's an 1.5 inch pipe that runs from here, and it goes all the way through there. You can see it right there, and it comes underneath this rock and pops out there. So that's just grabbing a little bit of the water from the biofalls and diverting it over to that little spot there, and that is how we make our little secret waterfalls sometimes. A lot easier than trying to foam all that and create a little pathway. Just take a pipe from there and direct it to there, And the finished product. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.